Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video today about King Von as well as Quando Rondo, and also we have in attendance today NBA Youngboy as well as his baby mama Jania Meshell, and last but not least we have Asian Doll. And before we get into this video, you guys, let's go ahead and give a moment of silence to King Von as well as his family and friends. Let's also give a moment of silence to the other people who lost their lives that day. Now, before we get into this video, you guys, go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it as a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulder. I done been down.
I am so sad to say, you guys, that King Von passed away on Friday. And it is just such sad news that people just can't get along these days and just have a simple conversation without any violence. On Friday, November 6, 2020, at around 3:20 a.m., two off-duty Atlanta police officers were working an extra job at Monaco Hookah Lounge at 255 Trinity Avenue Southwest. The officers were in uniform, and a marked APD vehicle with its blue lights activated for visibility was parked nearby. The officers were outside the lounge when two groups of males started to argue with each other. The argument quickly escalated to gunfire between the two groups, and one of the off-duty officers, along with an on-duty Atlanta police officer who was patrolling nearby, confronted the shooters and shots were fired during the encounter. Three suspects were located on the scene with gunshot wounds and were transported to the hospital by EMS. Three other suspects left the scene and were taken to the hospital by private vehicles. Two additional suspects were detained on the scene. And when the news hit the internet, you guys, everybody was under the impression that it was Atlanta police who was responsible for the passing of King Von. However, it was not their fault. They also issued statements online, you guys, letting everyone know that King Von was already in a shooting altercation before the police had even arrived there, and was already off on his way to the hospital before the police were able to make it to the scene. So I found out on Instagram, y'all, before it even hit the media, like way at 11 in the morning. A subscriber contacted me in my DM and told me, and I went to Twitter and said that it had all happened so quick. 1 minute he's in critical condition and the next he's passed away. Life is so short. Internet beef is real, and to be honest, Jania started it all by messing with the op. Rest in peace, King Von. A lot of people on the internet told me that they felt that I was wrong for saying that Jania basically has something to do with King Von's death. However, honestly, I really wanted to make this video to really clear up my tweet, you guys, and let you all know that I wasn't pinning anything on Jania or saying anything was Jania's fault. All I was saying was that it started with Jania. Because when you really think about it, you guys, when did we actually start hearing about King Von? I really, myself, I didn't even know who King Von was until word started traveling around on Twitter, you guys, after Jania Meshell had posted this to her Twitter. And y'all know NBA Youngboy fans and supporters are real nosy, so when Jania posted this to her Twitter, everyone started searching around trying to figure out who she was holding hands with. And then that's when King Von had came back and posted to his Twitter, guys, talking about no more relationships for a while. We just vibing around this itch. And this is also around the time that him and Asian Doll were allegedly broken up. So then, boom, the internet starts saying that Jania Meshell and King Von are talking, which forces Jania Meshell to come out on her Twitter and say,
I said, I don't fuck nigga. I've been working. We have a song coming out. Y'all wasn't supposed to know, but fuck, it is what it is now. We have a song coming out. So when the song come out, just know it's hard as, you feel me? We with this period, and that's on period. That's on period. I'm working straight forward all 2020, then told you. So let's do it. And it's not gonna be the only nigga I do it. Come on now. So if y'all think, y'all don't know what y'all gonna think. But I don't know, y'all. I really wanna do this. So guess what? I'ma do it. I'ma be a rapper. So ready for the streets. I'm just trying to get my money to take care of my son. Period. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. That's funny as fuck. Like, I really woke up to this shit like, No, like these people finna think I talk to this man. They gonna say I'm from the streets. Oh my god, you need to talk to another rapper. No, y'all, I'm done with that shit. I told y'all what I'm on. And I've been telling y'all I've been in the studio. Like y'all saw pictures, y'all saw that shit. Y'all heard my verse. Like, come on now. Here you telling me. Nah, I just find it funny. Like in that break, I ain't gonna even say nothing about that bitch. But tell her do a song with Contrell. I don't think he wanna do a song with me, but we walked to the table to play the little game after my studio session and I went home. That's it. Y'all trying to make stories out of nothing. I don't fuck with that man. Anyways. Bye.
Let me just run y'all back through this timeline real quick so that we can all be on the same page and y'all can make it make sense for yourselves. So after Jania Meshell came out on her Twitter making that video letting us all know that it wasn't nothing going on between her and King Von, it was just strictly business and she was becoming a rapper and made a song with him. Well, this is where things took a turn for the worst, you guys, because Asian Doll was not feeling that situation at all because there was rumors already traveling around these social media streets that allegedly Jania Meshell was messing around with King Von on the low and Asian Doll had already found out about it. And how the internet found out that Jania Meshell had a little bit something more going on with King Von other than a business relationship and just featuring on his song is when Matt Gal Chris, who was also King Von's ex, got with Gossip of the City and said Jania was ucking Von. They never made a song together. She been ucking him. She is embarrassed because she know Von is NBA Youngboy's op. She goes on to say she stayed blowing his phone down. She's obsessed. Don't put my name in it if you choose to put this out there. Gossip of the City says, I got you. I don't get down like that. Chris continues, she's obsessed. In those photos in the studio, he ucked her that night. Then Chris goes on to say she got Geechee name tattooed on her neck. She is in desperate need of a ninja. Gossip of the City then asks Chris, you and Von were talking recently, right? She says, yeah, but I don't want it on the blogs. She says, yeah, I know. Chris goes on to say, I'm getting surgery right now, so MF is showing out. With him every day of the week now, I'm gone. It's something else. So that's around the time that Asian Doll had got on her Instagram live, you guys, and was basically throwing shots at Jania subliminally by saying that she would never be messing around with no op under any circumstance. And then that's when she was dancing around to NBA Youngboy's music with her homegirl.
Black dad trolls. What happened? When he said dog ass shut the door, fuck out with them op niggas. What? I don't know what the fuck happened. You would never see me with no op nigga. No cap. I want Asian. I don't know. I want one person.
Shortly thereafter that, you guys, Jania Meshell had got on her Instagram, y'all, and started playing snippets of the so-called song that she allegedly made with King Von yet never released. Shortly after that, you guys, there were rumors that NBA Youngboy came out with his own diss song towards King Von, as well as Jania Meshell, for the blatant disrespect. And I don't know why y'all be out there acting so naive, like just because NBA Youngboy be having his Instagram profile deactivated that he don't know what be going on in these Instagram and YouTube streets. All of this beef, y'all, really started a long time ago, and it did start over some females. But over time, things happen and people forget. And once things hit the fan, people don't want their name involved when it's already been involved from the beginning. And it really be seeming like to me, y'all, that NBA Youngboy be out here moving strategically and playing chess while these other people are playing checkers. Because the whole time, right up under our noses, him and Asian Doll was linking up doing that song on the low. And if y'all don't know what song I'm talking about, it's coming right up next.
We like that for real. Hard body, man, still. Most my niggas didn't feel. So when I test out, they gon' power people. I'm in and outside of them sticks out, looking like it's legal. Yo, son, you count out when them lights out, we gon' make the reaper. All this money got paid, then it dies broke the meter. Then you call tryna laugh, they gon' call tryna fool. Tell them that we stuck on something. Shit, they know where we go. Keep it dead, dead, burn. High sale and that cool. Put a hundred, drop another hundred. Till he dead, we ain't think.
And at that point, y'all, King Von had to respond. I mean, wouldn't you respond after all of the events that have transpired up till this moment? I ain't trying to put it past Asian Doll's talent to have been able to get a feature with NBA Youngboy on down the line, y'all, but I really felt like it was some shade when she hopped on a song with that man. Because we all know that King Von had already came out on Twitter and let us know a long time ago that he only used Jania Meshell in order to make Asian Doll mad. But that must have been what he was just telling the internet, because Asian Doll took it a step further by going to go get a song made with NBA Youngboy after she had already subliminally thrown shots at Jania on Instagram. So that's when King Von chose to make his first mistake, y'all, when he got on Twitter and started ranting about how NBA Youngboy and Asian Doll's song wasn't as high as him and Jania's song. And why they keep bringing up this song that they ain't released yet is beyond me, y'all. It is above me now. However, King Von said, I ain't finna beef about no itch dog. She minds too. Then he went on to say, man, and Jania Benia's song way better for real. Fire. And the cover too hard. Don't get me sending shots back confused with me being hurt. I just ain't never been the type to let an MFer shoot at me without dumping back. No feelings involved for real. Just entertainment at this point. He went on to say, nah, I'm just playing. I ain't on ish. If Asian happy, I'm happy for real. That ish still sounded weak though. And then fans and supporters thought that he was subliminally talking about Jania when he said that I'll post some ish on this bitch that'll make a MFer cry and stop claiming they kids and all type of ish. Someone retweeted Von's tweet and said it's someone's BM in that photo gallery getting done filthy. And then King Von came back and said, not for real, I quit. Let me lead by example since I'm the oldest in the situation. The first war amongst great men started over a woman. We ain't into it. Just share the same HOE. The ish ain't about nothing, and the HOEs ain't even all that. I'm out of here. It seems like King Von's little sister Kayla B was on the same thing he was on around the same time he was on Twitter popping ish, because she came on her Twitter and was arguing with a fan and said, at least we don't have dents in our foreheads. Bye, fan. And then Kayla responded to another fan and said, I just said I had one boyfriend, itch. I don't care. We was all young AF. Everybody upped out before. Look at your fave. Bye-bye. Everything on social media gets to Jania Meshell super quick, because just because she has you blocked doesn't mean she has her 2.6 million followers blocked. She's always gonna find out and respond. She got on Twitter and said, I gotta stop being friendly. And all of this happened on Twitter, you guys, 2 days before King Von passed away. And I wanted to reiterate that I never said that this was because of Jania or it happened because of Jania. I said that it all started with Jania. As far as what went on outside the Atlanta nightclub at 3 a.m. between King Von's entourage as well as Quando Rondo's entourage, I'm not sure what was said to make them begin firing up on one another, you guys. However, as a blogger, I do know what has happened in the recent events that led up to this particular moment. And rather y'all choose to believe what y'all want to believe is y'all's prerogative. But I am just letting y'all know that King Von and Quando Rondo really didn't have any reason to be beefing at all. But the one thing that the news people wanted to make sure that they pointed out was the fact that Quando Rondo is a 21-year-old artist signed to NBA Youngboy. There was a video leaked online showing the entire situation and what happened after King Von had left out of the Atlanta hookah lounge. And this is where King Von received his wounds, you guys. There was also an additional video showing Quando Rondo trying to help the initial shooter who shot King Von into the hospital. Fans and supporters said that it was Quando Rondo attempting to help King Von, however, it was not.
Because
Hold on, you can't move on that thing.
you got it,
bro.
my fault.
Yeah.
Man, he shot. What you mean wrong side? Come on, please, come on, all right.
Okay.
Get him.
There were a lot of conflicting stories in the media, you guys. A lot of people were saying that King Von was shot by the Atlanta Police Department that was off duty outside the club. However, a lot of other people were also saying that King Von was shot by someone from Quando Rondo's crew before the police allegedly even got to the scene. But from my research on the situation, I was able to find out that DJ Academics has spoke to King Von's manager, who also survived getting shot, and he says that it was not the police who killed King Von. However, he did say police did engage in a shootout with other armed individuals who were there, and King Von reportedly was unarmed. Upon hearing the news of King Von's passing, you guys, Jania Meshell took to her Twitter and posted 7 broken hearts, you guys. And then she came back and said the police ucked up. Upon finding out that fans and supporters were linking her name to King Von's death, Jania Meshell got on Twitter and said, y'all always got my name in y'all ucking mouth. Stay in y'all ucking place. Y'all don't know what TF be going on in real life, so sit TF back and be cool. Dumb AHOE. Asian Doll was especially heartbroken upon hearing about King Von's passing. She has so many things to post on social media regarding her boyfriend King Von and wanted to let the world know that their love was strong and forever. She posted small messages like, I don't want to be here no more, with a broken heart. She went on to say, I would have went with you to the next life holding your hand. Why you leave me, Von? For real, we used to always tell each other we'll die for each other, and if we going together. My heart is gone. I'm just a walking empty soul in a human's body. She posted screenshots of their messages towards one another with a caption that read, they thought we hated each other, but we really was obsessed and couldn't leave each other alone. They was calling me dumb and I was right there with you looking dumb, both of us. And then Asian Doll got on Twitter and said, I want a DIE too, ish. It feel like I'm Ed already. She went on to say, I'll never be the same. I just hope you visit me in all my dreams. I just want to sleep so I can picture us again. I just want to close my eyes and never open them again. Von, I'm gone. Nicki Minaj was even sweet enough to send out condolences to Asian Doll concerning her loss of her boyfriend, King Von. Asian Doll posted on Twitter, I don't know how much longer I can cry. Too many tears, too much pain gonna make me crash out. Help me. Nicki Minaj retweeted it and said, I'm sure I don't have the right words, but I'm sending my love and praying for your strength, baby girl. Asian Doll posted throwback photos of her and King Von on Instagram and captioned it, been through hell and back, and I'll do it all over again and over for centuries. Von, you showed me I had a heart. I finally found myself and was at peace with myself, and everything we was going through, I was holding that ish down because we knew how the outcome it was gonna be. Okay? I was gonna ride till I died. I'm a lost soul. Somebody help me. King Von's record label also spoke out by posting this to their Instagram profile. We are devastated by the untimely passing of King Von. He was a loving father, dedicated member of his community, and an amazing talent that just started to scratch the surface of his boundless potential. Von overcame incredibly challenges, circumstances as a young man, but never lost sight of what it meant to give back and uplift his community. humanity. We are fortunate to have witnessed his growth and evolution, but know he has so much more to give to the world. The Empire family offers our condolences to his family, friends, team, and fans during this very difficult time. Chance the Rapper also took to his Twitter to say, wow, this year was so tough. Rip Von, God bless him and his family. I can't believe it. LeBron James posted on his Twitter, damn, rest easy, Von. Bronny, Bryce, and I rocked with his music and storytelling. The kid had a dang good future ahead of him. My prayers and blessings to his family. It is being said that Lil Durk was on live during the time that King Von had gotten shot, you guys, and that is how Lil Durk found out. Once he was able to confirm that the rumors of King Von being shot were true, he posted on his Instagram, my twin gone. I love you, baby bro. And at the same time, fans and supporters were able to notice that Lil Durk was no longer following Quando Rondo and vice versa. 600 Breezy had reposted onto his Instagram story an old tweet that King Von tweeted before his passing that read, you better go slide on them ninjas for me. No crying, soft ass ninja. A lot of fans and supporters pointed out to me that they felt like Jania Meshell was always trying to play the innocent role when it came down to situations where her name was involved. She came back to Twitter and said the internet makes everything worse. Honestly, if it wasn't for this ish, a lot of stuff would be better. Speaking of Jania Meshell, it seemed like she unfollowed Kayla B on all of her social media, as well as Kayla B unfollowing Jania Meshell. Fans and supporters have been saying that NBA Youngboy doesn't have any type of beef with King Von or vice versa. And there is even this academics interview of King Von telling academics that there is no beef in between him and NBA Youngboy, that it's just the internet that blows it up.
You know what people told me? People told me you and Youngboy was beefing or something like that. You said something about what happened, Von? What's going on with you, man? They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and hoes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls. No, it's the internet, gang. They'll try to make it like that.
And then you know how females will try to make it like that. But it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about.
King Von's case was solved less than 24 hours, you guys, because the security cameras outside of the club caught the whole altercation, and it came out to be Quando Rondo's homeboy, Timothy Leaks, was the one who was responsible in the fatal shooting of rapper King Von. Rest in peace. I hope I was able to make it make sense for y'all on why I said what I said in my tweet, which was Jania started it all by messing with the op. Not saying his death is on her and not saying it's her fault. I'm just saying it all started with her.
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches in some brand new Gucci low, some Gucci walking. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I walk.